You got MB the Hustla on the back streets with your girl Cole, man. Let everybody know who you is, where you from, and what you got coming, if you don't mind.
Yeah, man. So it's MB the Hustler. 211 the Click. Shout out to D-Ray, Young Black, D-Ray, Miss LaRue, Lil Jeff. You know what I mean? SL Kill. You know. Basically. So I'm originally from San Antonio.
Okay.
I've been in Houston for a while, you know what I mean? I like to say I got dual citizenship. You know, I'm plugged into Dallas, like all over Texas. Like, it ain't nowhere I can't go and get a gangster on the phone, you know what I mean? So,
I feel that. I feel that, man. So you've been all over Texas, so to say, right?
Yes.
Like the major cities.
Just Texas in general.
Oh, okay. Even the small towns and shit.
Yeah, man. Like I got family and friends everywhere. You know, like it's I didn't been places. You know what I mean? Like,
got you.
One of the things that I try to pride myself on, especially musically, is like I don't want somebody to be able to pinpoint me geographically. Like also like, hey, you know, he from here, you know what I mean? Oh, you from Houston, you know, just by the way you sound.
Right.
Like I had a business meeting, you know what I mean, with somebody as far as music wise, and they were like, man, that's gonna be one of your problems, is that, you know, you don't sound like you from Houston. And I was like, I don't want to sound like I don't want anybody to be able to pinpoint me and be like, man, he sound like he from Louisiana, or he sound like he from, you know, wherever. Like, nah, because that's a, you know, that for one, it limits your marketing, and it's able to put it helps people put you in a box, you know what I mean? And that's the last thing. That's just in life. Like, I don't want somebody to be able to put me.
Uncle Chad, man, what do you think he would say about today's rap game as far as Texas?
Man, I think he would say we're behind.
Speak on that a little bit, being that we, you know, got some of the, you know, the Megan Stallions and people like that, you know, going on that global level. So, why would you say that?
I would say he would say we behind because, like, you know, shout out to Carl Crawford and 1501 and what they're doing, you know, Mr. Wide Up, you know. But I would think he would say that we should be a lot further than what we are. You know what I mean? I like with the platforms that Texas has had, you know what I mean? Like, prime example, like, you don't have a major artist out of San Antonio yet, you know what I mean? You don't have a major artist out of Austin yet, you know what I mean? You know, shouts out to Mo3 and what they doing, you know what I mean? I got family over there, you know what I mean, on the north side of Dallas, you know, they know what it is. You know, you have Mo3 coming out of Dallas, you know, you got Trap Boy Freddy, you know, and even still with those.
What about Yellow Beezy?
Yeah, Yellow Beezy, you know, my fault, homie, shout out to Yellow Beezy, you know, he doing his thing, you know, but even still with those artists, you know, that's coming in the last couple of years, you know what I mean? We like, it's as far as
why it's taking so why has it been that you saying that, and then we gonna say we go compare us to ATL, they get a hit start every year. So why does it take so long for Texas?
Part of that is because it's the gift and the curse. Part of that is because we don't need outsiders, and the reason why I say that is you can make, like, just without being on the global level. Like, it's Texas artists that are out here, you know, living like they $1 million rappers, like they platinum. Like, shout out to Slim, you know what I mean? Because, you know, I was around that time, you know what I mean? And I literally seen Slim and the Boss Hawk Outlaws, you know, after you know, 30 days on the road of what other people would consider the chilling circuit. You know, count up, you know, 30, 40 days, count up $1 million, you know what I mean? I ain't, Slim, I apologize, I ain't trying to put your business out there, you know what I mean?
But he's like, the boss for a reason, though.
And like, what a lot of people don't understand is that when Slim dropped that album, already platinum, and I may be, you know, giving a little bit too much information about how old I am, but you know, with Slim dropping that album already platinum, he wasn't talking about like, I know this album is gonna go platinum per se, but he like, man, I'm living better than these platinum artists.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
He was really living.
And he was like from somebody who was around, you know what I mean, and seeing all that. Like that's facts. Like bro was really on. Like I'm keep it all the way trill. Like like you know, not on no gay nothing or you know just but like bro gay like that was my first ride in a Rolls Royce. You know what I mean? Me, him, and Mr. Rogers. Like straight up. You know so like I you know like that. Bro was really on that. He's been on that for quite some time. So that's why it's like that in the essence of why we don't have to worry about having a global influence or trying to get it globally. Because
but does that hold us back?
Again, it's the gift and the curse.
From the international bag?
I mean, it's the gift and the curse. Like it depends on as an artist what you want to be. You know what I mean? Like you want to
so rich.
You want to exactly. You know what I mean? Like famous or rich, what you want to be. You know what I mean? Like at the end of the day.
That's right. You're right, man. It's like it's crazy because now I see Houston as I feel Houston could be that next big hub for music, you know, as a whole.
It already is.
But I don't see Apple or Spotify coming down here putting buildings.
So the thing about it is, like,
when we got all the talent, like why don't we have that down here just yet?
So it's several factors in that. Like, but I mean, the main reason is because you have we have small conglomerates here. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So like with that being said, those conglomerates dominate. You know what I mean?
Whatever it is,
you know what I mean? So I'll leave it like that.
Okay.
But I mean that's not necessarily a bad thing. I mean it is, but it ain't. You know what I mean? So it makes you that's where one thing that I feel that Southern artists, especially Texas artists, have over you know mainstream artists is that because we're kind of forced to go independent, that makes our hustle stand out harder.
Right, that is true. I can.
You know what I mean? Like our problem is that like I don't feel like we network enough. You know what I mean?
That could be a problem too. I feel like we have that Texas pride. I feel like everybody knows you. And the truth of the matter is, Texas is a big fucking state. No, you bound to. Everybody don't know you. So the fact that you never know who's in the building, but we won't reach out because this pride. Oh, I'm from Houston. I'm from Texas. You know, everything is better. I don't know. We don't network enough because I go to these events and I just see artists just. And they bubble, and I'm like back in the man. Yeah, it was more cooler. Niggas wasn't scared. I don't know. They had cliques. I ain't gonna say because I don't know. Size didn't right. So I'm gonna say that because that was crazy shit too. But I'm like back then, Acres Home, Homestead Studio with all them kids work.
They were coming.
And they ain't scared to say nigga. Let me have you on track. Don't get me wrong. Some guys do. Don't get me wrong. But it's like net fucking work. Do songs together.
And again, you know, before, you know, you and I had this conversation before, you know, the interview kicked off, but like even with me, I suffer from that, you know what I mean? Especially, you know, with my after my incident happened, but like the best way I describe myself is like I'm a social introvert. You know what I mean? Like I speak to people, like I know hella people, you know what I mean? Like and as you and I get to know each other and develop our relationship, you're gonna be like, damn, bro, you know, but then like, I don't, excuse my language, I don't fuck with a lot of people, you know what I mean?
I understand that too.
And especially here lately after what happened, you know what I mean? Like, I really don't mess with people.
Right.
So, and you know, even to touch on that incident, like, I don't glorify what happened. Like I don't wear that as a badge of honor. You know what I mean? Like I think that's fluky. You know what I mean? Like Like some people do, but to me, I don't. I ain't saying I'm embarrassed or what happened, but like I don't wear that. There's no badge of honor. That ain't cool. That ain't cool about almost, losing your life. Like ain't nothing about that cool. So it is what it is.
I feel that. Like with the re-up coming out. I mean, with the re-up being out. Excuse me. You got different songs on now. Was there anyone in particular that was personal to you?
I mean, that whole tape was 7 days, literally 7 days after I got, had my little incident. Like a close friend of mine, R.I.P. to Andre Emmett, he ex-NBA player, was in the news and everything.
Got shot.
He got shot.
Yeah, he played for
he played in the Big Three. He played in the Big Three. He played for Detroit. He played for a few teams in the league.
Okay,
He played overseas.
Steven Jackson talks about it a lot. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
So that was my dog. You know what I mean? So like like bro was solid dude, still do. He like 7 days after I got shot, Dre got shot. And even in my song Mercy, like that's literally the words that I use. 7 days after I got shot, Dre got shot, but he wasn't granted the same mercy. You know what I mean? So like
that's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. You know what I mean? Like so, it makes you gotta change. You know what I mean? Especially when things of that nature happen to you. You know what I mean? And just to not go too deep because like I always try to leave street stuff in the streets. You know what I mean? But one of my close business associates, this is what we in 2020, so about a year or two ago, he gets indicted. You know what I mean? By the feds. And so that happened. And then there are people around me that are going to jail. You know what I mean? Again, other people losing their lives, and they may have not been extremely close to me, but if I can have access to you, then that's close enough.
Yeah.
So and then like I said, it was always on some like, especially right before my incident, it was talking to the people that are close to me, like, man, hey, this ain't what that is. Like I know I need to do something. You know what I mean? I need to stop it. And my incident happens, and it's like, okay, that was God being like you teetering the line, I'm pushing you all the way up.
Right.
Like
I feel it, man. That's a blessing for you to even still be here, man. Still be dropping, being in the streets, doing the music. Any advice that you can get to them on back streets?
Yeah, man, most definitely. Anybody in the streets, that's heavily in the streets, they trying to get out. You know what I mean? So always try to have your exit plan. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, you gonna need an exit plan. And some of us don't get a chance to execute the exit plan. So that would be my main thing that I would say. Always have an exit plan, and like being in the streets. What I've learned is it don't just affect you; it affects everybody around you.
Facts.
Yep,
I tell my old man that all day. He spent about 20 years, just ripping and running, doing this thing and in prison. I'm like, you think about people's mother that gotta make those drives and sacrifice so much of themselves because you decided you wanted to do this because you didn't have whatever you thought you needed. It's a gift and a curse because I understand the money side of it, but when you look at so many kids that grow up, with their parents in the system, it's like, at what point do we be like, all right, it ain't worth it? Because your kids, 9 times out of 10, do the same shit if they're not strong-minded. Because like I said, the ghetto is a motherfucker.
Man.
Like I said, we was talking about mental illness.
So it's
crazy.
It's okay. So like like my situation, and for lack of better words, like